everyone, it's good to see you again. In this episode, we take a look back at the UCF versus Sam Houston game. RJ Harvey's exceptional performance. He was a standout for the UCF and scoring 4 touchdowns, going over 100 yards. His performance was crucial in establishing UCF's dominance. Here's a quick breakdown and his key contributions to the victory over Sam Houston. His 19 carries with 126 yards and 4 touchdowns led the UCF in all those categories. And by halftime, he had 115 yards. He was the instigator for the first drive, scoring the final 16 yards on a handoff from KJ Jefferson, a 12-play, 80-yard drive to start the game. His 2 red zone touchdowns were key points of interest for the CF Knights as they established the run game early and often. He was often out of the wildcat formation, specifically near the goal line, and he was patient, waiting behind his offensive line to create holes, and then got into the end zone 4 different times, as we said. So his strong performance throughout the game helped maintain the offensive flow and the tempo for UCF. Defense, 7 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, and forcing 6 punts. Establishing this was key to limiting Sam Houston's idea of any kind of comeback. The first half interception off of Watson, when he rolled right, trying to establish the same plays he had done against Rice the week before, did not work. They forced Watson to fumble and maintained him inside the pocket so he couldn't get much running going on. In the first half, the defense saw Sam Houston take the ball 5 different possessions. They forced 2 punts, took an interception away, and 4 of the possessions, they only gave up 28 yards. On one play, though, Sam Houston used a trick play, so an end-around receiver pass over the top, which caught UCF napping, was the only play that they gained significant yards on, and that was 75 yards. For the offense in the first half, they held the ball for 21 minutes, scored 24 points, and on 56 plays gained 256 yards. KJ Jefferson was 12 for 15 for 169 yards passing. He also had 9 carries for 50 yards. KJ Jefferson orchestrated the offense effectively, utilizing both his arm and his legs to create scoring opportunities. He made crucial passes when needed, including a 39-yard completion and a 53-yard touchdown pass to Hudson. These plays showcase UCF's ability to get the ball effectively through the air, while also allowing KJ Jefferson to run the ball as needed. He does let you run over people. In the final conclusion of this game, we do see that UCF does need some help in certain parts of the game, specifically their football IQ. There was a play where Jefferson was going to throw out to Hudson, but yet Hudson wasn't quite in position to receive the ball, thus letting it hit the ground. But the pass was actually in a backwards momentum, and the officials ruled it as a backwards pass. Sam Houston did fall on it, and that was the one fumble by Jefferson, even though it was technically could have been either way, a lateral pass or just a fumble, but Hudson did not go for the ball. Overall, UCF did have a convincing win, showcasing much of their potent offense, their cycling defense, and these impressive performances were also led by 2 individuals in the secondary, Mac McWilliams and Sheldon Arnold. Each had an interception. The defensive line also created pressure, specifically Kelly, who had 6 tackles, 2 of those for loss, had a solo tackle, and a sack. Also had a pass deflection.